Hello gamers, I'm Obi, and today I'm going to be talking about 50 update ideas I want to see in Brawl Stars in 2024. Now this video will be separated in gameplay ideas and cosmetic ideas, so we'll start with gameplay. The first idea I thought of is a melee brawler that focuses on combo. Similar to Cordelius with his combo stream gadget, every single time he gets an attack in a row, he gets a different attack, and he has 3 different attacks. I would thought he could be kind of like a samurai with a sword, and every attack is different if you land a combo. Next, I would like to see a flashbang brawler. It would kind of be like Cordelius, where if you hit it, the person can't see the other side, but he would still be in the same realm. He would just not be able to see the game. Another idea I want to see is either a brawler or a skin with a butterfly knife. I personally love butterfly knives, and I think it would be really cool if they added a brawler with that in Brawl Stars, or a skin. Next, I want to see Brawl Stars focusing on classes more. A couple of updates ago, they buffed Nani and Piper, making them do way more damage. I hope what Supercell is thinking is that they're trying to make classes matter more, and I hope we can see more of this in the future, like giving tanks even more health so they can actually act like tanks. Next is a small thing, and it might be controversial, but I would like that Bull and Nani can cancel their supers by default. Right now, Bull has his gadget, but I think it'd be nice if we could give him a new gadget and make both of them be able to cancel their supers. Something else I'd like to see is more stats at the end of the game, or they could also let us see the trophies of the enemies again. I think that was a good feature, and you can still see their trophies, but it's inconvenient now. For more stats, I think they should keep the basic ones we have right now. Right now, we have 3 stats, which are pretty good. It's either damage or healing, and kills and deaths. But it would be nice if you could have a plus button that showed like all the stats. I don't know what they could show. Maybe in heist, how much damage you did to the high safe. That would be really nice. What was your accuracy? How many gems you picked up in gem grab? I think all of these would be really nice, and they could just be a plus button so that people that don't want to see it don't have to. Next one is a big one, but it's PvE. I think what would be the best for Brawl Stars is to make it a roguelike, where it's never ending, so people keep playing. And I think it'd be much better than just a story mode that people can grind out, play for a week, and then never talk again. I think roguelike would be the best idea, and I have so many ideas for it, but I can't include all of them in this video. Next, I don't know how it would work, but either unbreakable grass or regrowable grass. I think those would make the meta shift a lot, depending on how much they add it, and it would be similar to unbreakable walls. So I think it'd be interesting to see how it changes up the meta. Next is adding more rare and super rare brawlers. I know right now they're trying to make more interesting brawlers, so it's hard to make them into rares or super rares. That makes sense. But it's just, we always get epics, we always get mythics or legendaries, especially now that we don't get chromatics. It feels like we don't get a bunch of variety. The last rare, I'm pretty sure, was Rosa in 2019. So it'd be nice to have some, even if I get that they're basic and they want to make them more interesting. Next would be really nice. I think a lot of people would appreciate it, but especially YouTubers, a better training cave. Something that would be nice is a shooting area. That would be a lot nicer to for new brawlers, testing them out. I think what they could do is keep the training cave the same right now, but you could have like a door that leads you to more places. I would also like options to change star powers easily, change skins easily, change gears, and change gadgets. That would be nice instead of having to go back and change it. And also a toggle button for infinite gadgets and infinite supers. I don't think it would be too hard to add, so I think that would be really nice. Next is please remove minecart madness. I don't know why Supercell likes this map so much. My guess is that it was hard to code the minecarts, so they feel bad for removing it, so they just keep it in because no one likes minecart madness. All right, next thing that I would like for them to keep doing is make people vote, but specifically from maps. This is kind of related to minecart madness. I'm guessing that's one of the features of the have fun button. I'm guessing they could use those stats to judge if a map is good, but just voting would also be nice. Something big I would also like them to add, and I've wanted this for so long, but it's to show when someone is using their vision gear on you. The only way you can see is if they're not in the bush and you can see their gear glowing. It's really hard to see. So I would like the same eye that you get when you're in Leon's super, or if Tara is seeing you with her gadget. Just doing this, I don't think it would be too hard, and I don't know why they didn't do it yet. Something else, it's more general, not very specific, but I just like Supercell to focus more on gears. I feel like they've been forgotten ever since they added the hypercharges, and the last one we got was like a random mythic gear with Mortis. I just think it's really interesting to make new builds with brawlers, so I'd like them to keep focusing on that. Okay, another idea about gears, I don't know if it's a good idea, but they could make an epic gear, which means just a couple of brawlers that get a dual star power gear. They could give it to like Jessie or Nita, and I think that would make them more valuable. I would also like a range gear. I think that would also work as an epic gear, and it gives like a certain either percentage or certain tiles to brawlers' range. That'd be cool. And finally, for the gears, I'd like them to lower the cost of gears, especially if they started adding more and more. I think right now we don't get to experiment a lot with different gears since they're so expensive. So yeah, if they just reduce the cost and add more gears, I think it'd make the game more fun, where you could have your own build for this brawler. It would also create like a whole community about like which gear should I pick instead of just like having the obvious ones. Another thing I'd like for them to focus is doing more collaborations. I wrote this script before the newest Brawl Talk when they added Baby Shark. I'm guessing that's an official collaboration, and I'm not a huge fan of it. However, I think it's really cool that they're starting to work with more people. They also worked with Line Friends, but that was more for like distributing things. It wasn't really a fun collab. But if they keep going with like, yeah, Baby Shark is a bit underwhelming, but like other companies and doing collaborations, I think that could be huge and make Brawl Stars even more mainstream than it is now. I would also like them to keep focusing on 5v5, maybe make it better, and also add more modes of 5v5. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do that. It'd be nice to see, especially Heist. I think 5v5 Heist would be really fun to do. Next, I really want them to try to fix the coin economy in relation to power points. I think a lot of people have way too many power points and not enough coins, and I think a big problem is because the only use for power points is upgrading a brawler, and that requires coins, and then you have to buy gears, and then you have to buy star powers, and then you have to buy gadgets, and now you even have to buy hyperchargers. So maybe the best way would just make upgrading a brawler only use power points. But right now, I hope they are not fine with the economy. I hope they're trying to make it better. Something else I don't know why they didn't add it yet, but a pause and just a scroll bar in replays is pretty simple. I'm pretty sure Clash Royale has it, and sometimes I just want to show a cool clip to my friend, but I have to keep going back because he's distracted. So just the pause button would be nice. Another thing that I think they should focus on, and I could go a full video on this because there's so much potential, but map maker. Like, you see a lot of YouTube shorts about like doing stories with the Brawl Stars creative maps, or like Tribe Gaming doing trying to record a video on a showdown map, but every couple of minutes they have to reset the map because the poison is coming in. If they have an update on creative maps, I think that would be so much potential, make Brawl Stars so much more popular, and there could be so much more content to do with like the viewers and making stories and making challenges. I think it would make Brawl Stars mainstream, which is kind of what happened to Minecraft and Fortnite. If they add that to my Brawl Stars, it could be infinitely replayable. Another big one is make Mega Pig more rewarding. It was a big topic a couple months ago when Mega Pig was new, but I still think it's pretty underwhelming. The fact that we only get it once a month and we really don't get that many things, it just feels pretty underwhelming. I get Max Pig every single month and it's still pretty underwhelming to get. All right, another thing is that I can see that they've been trying different ways, but I just want them to keep trying to stop teaming. I know it's really hard, but the fact that they just keep trying, like with the hot dog event and the newest trophy escape, I think it's the name. These are ways that they try to stop teaming, and I think these are good things. So I hope they keep trying. I know it's easier said than done, but right now I can't. I just don't play Showdown ever, and I really want to. I think it's a fun game mode, but I can't with all the teaming, so I just don't do it. And the last thing for gameplay is a small thing, but just a search bar for brawlers. I wrote this before they added the alphabetical searching, which is actually really nice, but if they can go even further and add a search bar, that'd be so cool. But right now, I'm actually happy that they added the alphabetical option. All right, next is for cosmetics. The first thing I wrote, it was actually a couple months ago, but it was a futuristic theme. Now we got a poll for the bee skin, which is probably going to lead to a cyberpunk / futuristic futuristic theme. I just hope it's a cool skin set. Something that's kind of the opposite is a steampunk set. I think it'd look really cool. Specifically, I think a steampunk barley skin would look so cool, and I think that'd be a really good theme for a season. Another thing I've wanted for so long, I want to be able to see every skin in the catalog, even if they're limited. Like sometimes I just want to have gameplay of a old skin, but I can't because it's not in the catalog. I get that for new players, it sucks to see in the catalog skins that they're not able to buy ever. But if they can just make it like maybe a setting that allows you to see every skin, but not being able to buy them. I don't care if I can't buy them. I just want to get some gameplay of it or just see all of them. So please do that. That would be really nice. The next idea for cosmetic would be a skin for Mastery Rewards. Now, I don't know how hard it should be able to get because right now getting a title is pretty hard. I think ever since the introduction of titles in the Battle Pass, the value of titles have dropped a lot. So being able to have a skin for it would be really nice. I thought they could either do a diamond, an emerald, or a ruby skin. These would be really cool to get. Next is a small one, but I think it'd be nice. A pink Piper remodel. I don't think it's that necessary, but it's just really basic right now. And obviously, I get that's kind of the point, but if they could just add like, make it a bit better value, that'd be nice. Next is Cordelia skins getting a super animation. Now, I get that they have a super animation right now when you throw it, but my friends and I, when we first saw Raider Cordelius, we thought that his Shadow Realm would be a sandstorm. That'd be so cool and make them so much more value. Also, when I'm recording this, they just announced Odin Cordelius. Maybe he could get like a frost effect or something. I think these would be so cool, give Cordelius so much more value, and I'm not sure if they would do it since it might confuse new players, but I think it'd be such a good feature. Something I'd also like them to do is skin bundles, where you can buy multiple of the same skin set for a discounted price. I've seen other games do this, or in just normal stores do this, where if you buy in bulk, you get a discounted price. So I think it'd be cool if, for example, you can buy all the Ragnarok skin set for like 30% off. Maybe that's too big of a discount, but it'd be nice to have them all in one shot. And maybe what they could do is that you can only pay with money. That's what Fortnite does, where you can have, it's really good value per skin sets, but you can only buy it with money. I think that'd be cool for Brawl Stars to introduce that. Even if I know a lot of people can't spend real money, I think it'd be nice for people that want to spend money. The next thing is one of the things I want to see the most on this tier list. It's a plus button in your pins where you can access all the pins of that brawler. They have that in Clash Royale, and I think it'd be just so nice to have. Legendary skins come with, I think, 9 pins, but you can only choose 3 at a time. When I play Crow, for example, I have so many Crow pins with all the Phoenix Crows, Captain Crow, Crowbone, but I can only choose 3. I want to be able to get all of them, so a plus button where you can see all the pins of that brawler would be so nice. I really want them to add that. Something else, I don't really know how it would work, but being able to change the loading screen, the background, and the music would be really nice. I get that for the new season, they want you to still see the new loading screen, the new music, and the new background. I get that, but being able to change would be so cool. And I think it'd be a really good cosmetic to add to the Battle Pass to give it even more value. I think that'd be cool. Next is kind of an inside joke we've had it with our friends, but please, it would be so nice to change the title, the Tick title, to Tick Head. I get that some people like his title right now, Where's My Head, but I think Tick Head fits him better. Next thing we thought about was, I'm pretty sure they're gonna do it, but CCTV Bowl would be really nice. A nice 30 gem skin. He'd be like in his diner costume, and it'd be nice. Just a small thing. And next thing, I don't know why they have that, but please remove the blink cap. I don't get the point of it. They already took out the PowerPoint cap. I don't know why they don't do the same thing with bling. Next is I think most people don't like the true silver and gold skins, and I think a nice thing to give them more value would be giving them pins. I'm pretty sure I've seen that idea floating around on Instagram and Reddit, but if they actually did it, it'd give them more value and you could flex it even if you don't want to wear it. For example, if I really want the true silver Colette skin so I can get every Colette skin, but I'm not going to use it. So being able to just flex a pin without actually using the bad skin would be nice. Next is something I think they should add. It's hypercharge animations. I get that right now they have kind of animations, but it'd be nice to have, like, for example, Toon Spike, his hypercharge animation gets even like bigger and even more epic, and it'd be like another animation we could look. Right now the only animations we can see are like attack and super animations, so being able to even see this new hypercharge animation would be really cool. Next is a little thing, I don't think it's that necessary, but it'd be nice, gifting skins. I think it'd be simple to add, and I think it'd just be nice. I have a lot of friends that play Brawl Stars. It'd be cool if on their birthday I could just give them a skin real quick. Something else I'd like them to add is more ideas for skins, but the high school skins from the loading screen. I've had a lot of people comment on that, telling me they should do it, and I agree. I think they're cool skins. And another thing they should add is the good randoms. One of my most popular shorts is talking about how they should add them, and I get that they were released on April Fools, but I still think they're good skins. I still think they should add them, so doing that would be nice. Next, I wrote this sadly before Clash Mini was announced to be cancelled, but I was really into Clash Mini, so I wrote a Monk El Primo skin. It could still work because the Monk is in Clash Royale, but in Clash Mini there was a Monk El Primo, so an El Primo Monk would be cool to see, and a nice nice reference to Clash Mini, which is getting deleted. I also added the Pink Fury Frank. I think that would fit, that would be really cool, like a really sick 300 gem skin. Again, Clash Mini is getting deleted, so they might not do it, but if they ever add the Pink Fury to Clash Royale, it'd be a nice collaboration to do. Next thing is, I really don't like sprays that much. I think the only good thing they are is to be toxic and add like an X. So I think to make them even cooler, they should make animated sprays. I don't know if it would be too distracting. Maybe just make it animated for the first few seconds and then stop animating, because it might be too distracting, but I think it'd be really cool. The next idea I would like to see is bad randoms pop star Janet. Right now we have all the bad random skins and we have all the good random skins, but we're missing a good bad random skin for Janet, so I think it'd be cool to see. And another big thing I want to see, well, or not want to see in cosmetics, is I don't want them to give other ways of getting titles. Right now they added it to the Brawl Pass, which is fine. I still think it kind of sucks that they lost their value, but they did make a different color. But if they add more titles like a challenge, or you can buy it with gems, I think that would be really bad, because it would lower the value of titles even more, and I don't want it to become like most games where titles are just like not very valuable. So I want it to keep it that way. I don't want them to add other ways of getting titles. Something else I'd like them to focus is more lore. They did CCTV a couple months ago, and that was really interesting, and I thought like, okay, this is this is gonna be big lore finally, but it kind of stopped. So if they can keep focusing on that, that would be cool. One of the last things I'd like to see is Trophy Road being good. Again, I wrote this idea a couple months ago. That was before they added legendary and mythic star drops to the Trophy Road, but I still think they could make it even better. I think it's still pretty underwhelming. And last but not least, they should definitely add the OB creator code.